Hi everyone, welcome to week 10 of Playgroup at home. Guess what? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I've got my Christmas tree here. So I've made it with just a paper plate. All good fun, and there's pretty baubles. You might like to make one at home too. I'm just going to leave my Christmas tree over here, looking very Christmassy. Our book this week is called Wombat Divine. It's one of my very best favourites by one of my favourite authors, Mem Fox. This book is illustrated by Kerry Argent. Wombat Divine. He's so cute. It was the week before Christmas. Wombat loved Christmas. He loved the carols and the candles, the presents and the pudding. But most of all, he loved the nativity play. For as long as he could remember, Wombat had wanted to be in the nativity. Now, at last, he was old enough to take part. So, with his heart full of hope and his head full of dreams, he hurried along to the auditions. His friends were already there. Emu was bossing and fussing as usual. "Now let's get started," she said. "Who'd like to be the Archangel Gabriel?" "I would," said Wombat. But he was too heavy to be the Archangel Gabriel. They couldn't even pull him up. Poor possum. Poor Wombat. Bilby was chosen instead. Bilby patted Wombat on the back. "Never mind, Wombat, don't lose heart. Why not try for a different part?" "What a good idea," said Emu. "Now, who'd like to be Mary?" "I would," said Wombat. "Oh dear, look, he's trying to climb up. Oh, but no, he was too big to be Mary." Poor koala. Numbat was chosen instead. Numbat stroked Wombat's nose. There, Wombat, don't lose heart. Why not try for a different part?" "Right," said Emu. "Now who'd like to be one of the 3 kings?" "I would," said Wombat. Oh dear, he's going to trip over. He was too short to be a king. The kangaroos were chosen instead. The kangaroos put their arms around Wombat. "Cheer up, Wombat. Don't lose heart. Why not try for a different part?" Wombat tried everything. He wanted to be Joseph, but he was too sleepy. He wanted to be the innkeeper, but he was too clumsy. He wanted to be one of the shepherds, but he was too short-sighted. Oh dear. He's knocking everything over. Poor echidna. And then there were no parts left. Wombat hung his head and hoped he wouldn't cry. He's very sad. Suddenly, Bilby leapt up into the air. "I know," he shouted. "You could be the baby Jesus." "Could I?" asked Wombat. "Could I really?" "Of course you could, Wombat," said Emu. "Fancy my forgetting such an important part. A nativity without the baby Jesus is no nativity at all." Wombat was dizzy with pride. Christmas Eve arrived at last. Everyone was nervous except Wombat. He lay quiet and still throughout the whole performance. Everybody's watching. He even fell asleep, just as a real baby would. There he is. He's very cute. On Christmas Day, when everyone was opening presents and eating pudding, they all agreed it had been the best nativity ever. "You were divine, Wombat," said Emu. and Wombat beamed. He was such a happy Wombat, wasn't he? Well, Wombat loves Christmas. Do you love Christmas too? I do. I love all the decorations and the presents and the Christmas tree, and also the songs and the bells. We've got some bells here. I wonder what we could do. Maybe we could, if you have some bells at home, you could hide your bells and go and find them, or get somebody else to hide them and you could find them. Or maybe you could just play along with some songs. We're going to sing some songs right now.
That was such a lovely book, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In that book, the Wombat really wanted to be in the Christmas play, didn't he? And in the end, he got to play the part of the baby Jesus. Jess has a little wombat here, and she is going to wrap him up just like the wombat was wrapped up and played the part of the baby Jesus in the book. You might like to get a baby doll or a stuffed toy that you can wrap up and pretend to be the baby Jesus while we sing this song called Away in a Manger, which is a song about baby Jesus in the manger. Let's sing it together. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus lay down his sweet head. The stars in the bright sky look down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. That's a beautiful lullaby, isn't it, to sing to the baby Jesus? Let's sing another Christmas song together now. This is called Silent Night, and you might like to use a ribbon, or maybe you've got a candle, like one of those carols candles that you can use, or you can use tinsel like me and Jess, and we're going to sing a Silent Night together and just do a nice gentle sway while we sing. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. I love Christmas songs, Jess. I can't believe that it's nearly Christmas time.
I'm ready. I am ready
too.
to jingle some bells for Christmas
Me
time.
too. That is one of my favourite Christmas songs, is Jingle Bells. So if you've got some bells at home, why don't you grab them and we're going to jingle our bells together while we sing this song.
Real bell. Should we dash through the snow
Let's do that
first?
then. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha, ha, ha. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. That is so fun. I think we need to sing our goodbye song now, Jess. Next week is our last week of Playgroup, and we're going to sing some more Christmas songs then. But for now, let's sing
Let's
our
sing our
goodbye.
goodbye song with our jingle bells. Let's do it.
Well, we can clap our hands and we can stomp our feet and we can move our body to the happy beat. There's only one thing left to do, that's smile and wave goodbye to you. Bye everyone, see you next time.
Bye-bye, Christmas wombats.